What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zay, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zay. I come on here and give daily topics throughout life that I go through on a daily and just trying to get better with it, and just give you some examples of how I try to get better with it and go on throughout my daily life. No further ado, today's topic is lock in. Mainly the people that's watching this, I know a lot of y'all know what lock in means, and basically it's lock in with life. Everything that you said you want to do in the beginning of the year, or the dreams and aspirations that you had, the goals that you set for yourself, just lock in with them. Because sometimes we can make these goals and we can say these things, and then by the end of the year, we haven't gone towards none of the things that we said we wanted to do. And that's what I'm coming on here to talk about, because sometimes I catch myself doing that. You know what I'm saying? I tell myself in the beginning of the year I want to do X, Y, Z, and then I've only did X, or if I haven't even started X. Some people haven't even started X yet, and that's why I'm trying to tell them, like, lock in with what you got going. Lock in with what you said you was gonna do, because nobody gonna hand it to you. Nobody go out and get your goals like you. Nobody go out and chase your dreams. Only you can do that. Only you can wake up and make the decision that I'm gonna actually go towards what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna actually go towards and accomplish what I want to accomplish. Even if you don't succeed and accomplish it, everything that you do is just setting you up to get there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do the small steps before you start taking big steps. When a baby first learned how to walk, he didn't come out the gate running. You know what I'm saying? It took him a little time to get there, but eventually he got there because he kept working on it. He kept working at it. And that's the same thing with our goals and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep going towards it. Every day it might not look like it's getting bigger. It might not look like you getting closer to it, but you is, because you learning, you getting better with what you're doing, and eventually you go succeed in whatever you decide to do. But if you don't get up and work towards it, you won't never know. You know what I'm saying? You won't never know could you make it, or how your dreams go turn out. How your dreams would have turned out if you would have kept going. How good would you be at something if you would have never quit back then? If you would have got up and actually chased those dreams, would you have what you said you wanted to have by the end of the year? And that's what I want to look back and say. By the end of the year, I want to look back and say, even if I don't have the amount of subscribers I want to have by the end of the year, even if these videos not, going viral or anything, you know what I'm saying? At least I tried. At least I got my goal of how many videos I want to upload. At least I actually went towards the things that I said I was going to do in the beginning of the year. That make me happy, just as happy as the videos going viral, just as happy as me getting paid for these videos, because I'm not getting paid yet. But even if I don't get paid off one single video by the end of the year, I could look back and tell myself, oh, I just wasn't talking. I just wasn't telling people I was going to do these things. I actually got up and went towards and did these things. I ain't just talk about it. They can actually go on YouTube and see me do these things that I said I was going to do. You feel me? And that's the main thing about being a man. That's the main thing about being a person. Everyone, no man or female, the things that you say you go do, get up and go towards them, because nobody go towards them if you don't. You can't try to wait on somebody to hand you something. You can't try to wait on somebody to pull you up out of bed and make you go towards your dreams. You got to make the decision for yourself that I'm going to get up and go. Even if you tired, I came from the gym today. I was playing basketball, and when I got here, before I took a shower, I was like, do I really want to shoot this video today? Do I really want to make this video today? And someone was telling me, like, do you really want this? You shouldn't have to ask that question. Do you want to succeed? If you want to succeed, you need to make that video. If you want to make that goal by the end of the year that you said how many videos you want to upload, you need to upload. You can't be missing days, because you already work a schedule. So the time that you got off, the time that you got free, you need to be doing the things that you said you want to do, because who knows when you go have time again. You feel me? So the time that you got, take advantage of it. You can't be mad at nobody but yourself if you don't get the things that you need done, because you had the opportunity, you had the time, you didn't have no excuses, you were just being lazy. That's why I talk to myself and tell myself, get up and stop being lazy, man. Yeah, you ain't gonna get nowhere being lazy. And I had to talk to myself like that. I be real with myself, because I'm not perfect. Sometimes I have slumps where, now I don't want to do this, but I gotta remind myself, nah, get up and go. I better get up and go. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I need you. Your future you needs you. You can't depend on nobody else 3 years from now, and be mad at nobody else if you don't do what you need to do now. Don't be mad at nobody else if you didn't get half of the stuff that you needed done now. You know what I'm saying? And just lock in. That's the main thing. I always remember that the year almost over. It's July. It's July. You ain't got that many months left in the year. You lock in now and get it done now. If you didn't do it in the first half of the year, Now you still got a chance. You still breathing. You still alive. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about you not going towards your dreams. You still got time to get up and do something. So go towards something that you set out to do. Go towards some of your dreams. Go towards some of your goals. If nobody else tell you, I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? If nobody else tell you, I'm proud of you. And before I cut the camera, before the video over, I want to share something with y'all that I wrote out my journal. If y'all been watching the last segments on the things that I've been talking about, you know at the end of the videos, I been picking up my journal and reading something that I wrote down, just scripting, just manifesting. When I cut the camera back on, I'm gonna be reading what I wrote. At the top of the page, I wrote my favorite Bible scripture out the Bible. It's Philippians 4:13. I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. My grandma taught me that verse, and ever since then, I just been going with it. It always touched my heart, even since I was little. I really didn't even know what it meant like that. But as I got older, I started recognizing it. I was like, that's my favorite verse for sure. I love all the verses, all the things in the Bible that it's saying, but that's one of my favorites for sure. What I wrote in my journal was lock in. It's so many distractions and temptations that can make us lose focus of our goals. Something that helps me with that is I wake up and ask myself, am I doing things to help me get closer and accomplish the goals that I set out for myself? And that's what we got to ask ourselves.